Howdy, I'm Gray Pilgrim. Well, just wanted to talk today on a bit on the subject of EDC, or everyday carry. This is mine, a Ruger LCR. It's a 38 caliber air weight that's rated for plus P, which is what it's loaded with. And I usually carry this when I go to town, but I've always carried a backup. And you know, you're just wandering around the house or around the ranch or the farm, and you don't want to carry something like this all the time. So I used to carry this, a little North American Arms mini revolver and .22 long rifle. Well, it works okay. It fits just great in an old Leatherman sheath I had. So, that's what I carried. But then, by the way, let me explain how this dang thing works. To load it, see, this is one of the problems with this particular one. Hold on a second. I also carry a Leatherman, which is always handy at times. But I don't want to say, "Hello, Mr. Crook. Can you wait just a second while I reload and do this number to pull out the pin, take out the cylinder." It's not loaded, and poke out any shells that are in there, put in new shells, put this back, line it up just right. I've carried one of these for many years, but this particular one is kind of recalcitrant and is always giving me grief. There. And then you can go shoot the bad guy again. And this is only for a puny .22 long rifle. Well, a much better round, .22 Magnum. And this is what I used to carry recently. And I had to get a much larger Leatherman sheath to fit this. And the problem, excuse me, I've got sinuses or something going on right now. But the grips on this thing, they kept getting loose. Well, I went and bought new grips, and I have the old grips as well. By the way, when you buy one of these days, it comes with a little safe to keep it in. And as long as I was at it, I got new grips for my little .22 long rifle one. And these are grips for the .22 Magnum. Actually, these are the old grips. This is the new set, which fits a little better and is... you got to really reef down on this screw to get it to work right. Well, I thought this one's got the same problem. You got to pull this pin. It's a little easier to do. And then pull the cylinder out, reload, put it back. Stick the pin in, and away you go. And I thought, that works, but it doesn't work well. So, I just recently bought a gun. A North American Arms mini revolver. Now this one also has a few little quirks. This is like factory rough and needs to be persuaded until I've shot a few hundred rounds through it and moved the cylinder a few times. But instead of pulling the pin out, you push it forward. Well, first of all, come on. Put it into half cock. This one is loaded, by the way, so I want to be careful. Oops. I'll pick that up. There. 4. Should be 5. Oh well. Anyway, the cylinder, as you can see, slides out and then goes back just like just like this 38. Though in this case, the 38 swings out to the left. This swings out to the right. But it does. You just push forward and then pull the cylinder out, and then you can dump and reload it. And this one has an ejector extractor ring on it, which is much more handy. and much tighter grips. And I saw this in the shop and I thought, oh, I gotta get this. Well, I put it on my credit card, which I really shouldn't have, because I had it on 90-day layaway, and but I thought, the way the world is going, I want to have it now. So I bought it. And then on the drive home, the little light on the dash that says my tires are going south came on. It never ends. Anyway, this is what I carry now. And these ones, oh, where's the other one? I'll keep in this safe. I've got a spare safe too, because I bought two recently. Oh, and this thing, it also comes with a 22 long rifle cylinder you can put in. You just pull this screw here, then the whole thing comes out, and you put that one in, put the screw back. It's real simple. But an interchangeable cylinder, and it's a 5-shot, single action, 22 Magnum. And I shoot these high-powered hollow points, which this should do, as a personal defense, up close and belly gun sort of round. Because this is my main defense. Pocket holster, and even if it comes out when you pull it, you can shoot right through it, and you can get to the trigger easily, even with this holster on it. But it covers the trigger, so it's also safe. And this thing is a double action only, which I prefer. This one is single action only. And are you completely... No, we got dogs in this neighborhood that, like, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them that just like to have a yappy party all the time. People with dogs, they're just like people with kids. After a while, the kid's whining or screaming, they just ignore it because, they do it so damn much. Well, everybody else around them has to put up with the little brat. Well, in the same case with dogs, only the kid usually grows out of it. The dog never does. That's my rant for the day. Gee, I'm ranting a lot lately. Anyway, this is my new EDC, and it fits just right. Ooh. I usually carry this on my side, and this fits in it perfectly. And snaps down, and and it's there if you need it. Like any tool, you just carry it on you. Same way I carry a Leatherman. By the way, this is an original Leatherman, the version 1. I will be buried with this thing. I have had it for my entire life. I prefer this to any of the new ones. I bought 4 of these off of eBay just so I'd have one just in case. But this one is so loosey-goosey and broken in, and I know exactly what, when I pull it out, I know how it's going to flick and how I can get it open and how I can open any of the extra accessories in it. The knife on it broke, and I ground it back down to a nice blade. So, and it's been like that for, about 25 years, I guess. I've had it for about 40. Anyway, North American Arms Mini Revolvers. I really do recommend them. They are, they're not your first line of defense. They're the back against the wall, and you're going to take as many of them with you as you can. What Highland said, the size of your honor guard determines your status in hell. I believe that. Anyway, and I got this cool gun safe to go with it. Anyway, that's my tale for the day. Happy trails.